Hello, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing fantastic and doing great every day, learning new things every day. You are making this time a great work, learning better, fine, and every day you are doing something new. Okay, but let us start. Chapter number 7, Robin Hood. Okay, before going to read chapter, all the details, let us read warm up. First, we'll just read it. I will explain you or give you more introduction while explaining the chapter. A hero is someone who is very brave. He or she helps others, often in dangerous situations. We look up to heroes because they teach us to be better person. So in these warm-up lines, we came to know that who is a hero. Fine. Hero can be he or she. Doesn't mean that only boy can be brave. A girl can be also brave and can face challenges or come up from the challenges or from all the difficult situations. So in your home, your mother is your hero, your father can be your hero, your grandfather can be hero, because they help you all the time. They are just treat you that they are real hero for you or in your life. Okay, so let us begin with reading chapter 7. So before that, you take your pencil, you can take or you can use your finger. Whatever I will read, you just copy me or imitate me how I will read, and the same manner you will read with me. This time I'm not going to read so fastly or little bit fastly. I'll read very slowly because I think you not have book, and your books are for with us and for checking and all. So look at this video properly and understand what I'll teach you in reading or explanation. Shall we begin? Robin of Locksley was a strong and brave young boy. Everyone liked Robin because he was friendly and polite. Once he went to meet his uncle and cousins at Nottingham. There he went to a fair with his cousins. There were tightrope walkers, magicians, men on stilts, and food stalls at the fair. Robin and his cousins enjoyed the sights, sounds, and smells. Just as they bought some food to eat, they heard some boys shout at them. "Never seen such food, huh? Not eaten at home. Who is this pretty girl?" Robin did not pay any attention to all this till he heard them asking about one of his girl cousins. Robin had been taught to treat ladies with respect. Anybody who did not was punished. Ravin and the boys began to argue. The row soon turned into a physical fight. Many stalls were thrown upside down and food was spilled everywhere. Now you turn page number 66. Most of Ravin's cousins were bleeding because the boys were armed with sticks. Suddenly, everyone began to run away, and Ravin was left standing alone, confused. He saw some men on horses arrive. "I am the sheriff," one of them said. "You are not from Nottingham, are you? Village folk cannot beat up the innocent townspeople here. Arrest him," he ordered his man. Poor Ravin did not have a chance to say anything. He was imprisoned in a dark and dirty room full of rats. He looked around and saw a hole in the ceiling. It should not be too difficult to climb out, thought Ravin. At night, he climbed up onto the roof, jumped down to the ground, and ran to his uncle's house. "I want him dead or alive," yelled the sheriff. When he heard about Ravin's escape, he declared Ravin to be a criminal. Ravin did not want to cause trouble for his uncle. He knew he would have to hide. He left Nottingham and moved quietly and quickly through the countryside. Finally, he decided to stay in Sherwood Forest. At last, "I'm going to live like I have always wanted to. Out in the open and under the stars. I will hunt deer and rabbits. Nobody will be able to find me. Once the sheriff forgets about me, I will go back home." At first, Ravin missed his family and friends, but in a few weeks he began to enjoy living alone. One day he was alerted by the sound of somebody running. He saw a young man hiding in the bushes. He crept up behind the man. "Who are you?" Ravin asked. "My goodness," said the young man, whirling around fearfully. "The sheriff arrested me for something I did not do any. Imprisoned me. I didn't do and imprisoned me. I ran away, want to hide until the soldiers leave, he said. Robin smiled and promised to help him. The young man joined Robin in the forest. Very soon, other young men came too. All of them were considered outlaws for some pretty reason or the other. Some had shot at the king's deer. Some had annoyed a rich and powerful landlord over simple matters. All these young men came to Sherwood to escape injustice. They gathered around Robin and chose him as their leader. Robin's men began to call him Robin Hood because he always wore a hood. They promised to return everything that had been wrongfully taken from people. They would help the poor by taking money from the rich. Very soon, tales of their bravery and acts of kindness spread to places far away from Sherwood. Robin Hood and his fearless band of merry men became famous as champions of those in trouble and indeed. So this is all about your chapter that we have read. I hope you have understood something, but when I will explain you, you will understand all the story, right? So till then, read the chapter, understand whatever I have told you, and write down all the difficult words in your F&B. You can make a front page for the chapter by making some drawing or some art. You can draw this picture if you know, or if you can write this, or you can make simply a hood, man with hood, and write down Robin Hood. Okay, that will give you more interest to the chapter. Okay, see you in the next class. Till then, take care, children.